Moving on to this story that was quite big. Nigerian singers Omale and Thames were on Monday charged with negligently doing acts likely to spread infectious diseases in Uganda. Ugandan police arrested 3 Nigerian nationals together with 4 Ugandans on Sunday in connection with what police say was staging an unauthorized concert. Now, I don't know if you guys had a chance to see Cindy Sanyu calling him an idiot. You know, Omale, the artist, who's pretty big by then in Nigeria. He's 23 years old. And Thames, who's also been on the trend before, very talented. They had a show. Baby Cool was very upset, saying, how is it that we have money and time to go for these concerts of, you know, of a foreign artist and we cannot support the artists in the country? Right. And it caused an uproar. So we have a clip that went viral. We just want you to take a look and then we get back and talk. So can you imagine, so as the artists who are now jetting into the country, then they go straight, you know, to the courts, you're arrested, you're... Can you imagine how completely shocked you are? Looking for that promoter, I bet on promoter Mteja, but I don't think they were at fault. They were invited. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. So to see them in handcuffs.
It's very unfortunate, especially because I was reading the tweets following the story. The promoters, no one was arrested. And there were other artists who were on stage and nobody was arrested. It was almost like it was a targeted arrest. Yeah. And then it's very interesting that they are being, you know, the charge was, you know, organizing a concert and, you know, putting people in a position where they can get disease. However, campaigns are ongoing. Mammoth crowds. No one is being arrested, but this too, it's very unfair. Yes, it's almost like it's a targeted attack on the nightlife and the entertainment scene in general. Mato, what are your views?
Wacha washikwe. Walikuwa nadhani ni wapi wanaenda. Walikuwa nadhani ni wacha
washikwe. It's very unfair, Aki.
Walikuwa nadhani ni wapi wanaenda. Bobby Wine alishikwa. Alishikwa kwa sababu ya kufanya campaign pia. Ukisikia Bobby Wine ameshikwa kwa sababu ya kufanya campaign. Who are you?
Wait.
Whomst art thou?
So let me ask you something, right? So before you organize an event, you have to have licenses.
Yes.
And I mean, I don't know how it works in Uganda, but then here in Kenya, you need a number of licenses right, before you host the event, before it takes place. Then at that point, shouldn't it be flagged then? And then they say, Mato, we're not doing any events. What is this?
But whomst is the promoter? Whomst is he?
Oh,
probably alisema, Shiken langeni akakitu wacha ni kitu tu happen, si ndio? Si hizi vitu zina happen tu kila mahali. Kuleni yako, my brother, just take this 100,000 Ugandan shillings and we can do this thing.
But they shouldn't play with Niger guys. Let me tell you, the Birish, the Voodoo, those guys can unleash on you.
But even Ugandans are equally just as, you know.
But Niger, Mami Water, the home of Mami Water, let them be. Those guys hijacked up. Do you remember back in the day, they hijacked a whole plane, Kenya Airways, for 1 week. Nothing, we did nothing.
First of all, remember the time when someone stole an aircraft from the airport and I kept wondering.
Yes! I mean, these guys, you don't mess. Even in international relations, countries who are very quick to go into war and stage embargoes, when it comes to Nigeria, like, okay, these guys are a little radical. Just let them be.
But una realize of later kujakuwa na export kubwa sana ya mziki kutoka Nigeria to countries like Kenya or probably even Uganda.
There has been. It
not as much. Not as much. There were times when it was Nigerians.
Oh yeah, now it's been taken over by Bongo Flavor. You see, us, we don't like our own people. If we skip Nigeria now, we are now called...
I disagree. I feel like whether people like it or not, Gengeton did, you know, play a huge part in a lot of stations playing Kenyan music.
Yeah.
Because people started demanding for that from the streets. So it was one of those things where we don't care what your policies are as a media house. This is the song we want. Na kama wanaongelelea vela tunataka kuwatch hiyo ngoma.
So Nigeria alitaka tu kukula bwana. Akasema wacha niende angalau Uganda nijaribu kukula. Lakini hakutumia kongosete. Uko Bobby Wine alishikwa. Sembuse wewe.
Let me tell you, you don't play in UG. That's a different playing field.
It doesn't matter. All my rights are being violated. Who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you?